What's up, everybody? This is Rob Sheck. So today we're going to be doing Goemon Ishikawa's 5th Weapon Guide on Samurai Warriors 1. This is the Osaka Intrusion, and I'll kind of show what we have to do here. Basically, to be really quick, so I'm going to switch my thing to the speed item, which I already have set up here for my convenience. We're going to be moving quick. Have to get all the rooms on the 2nd floor in under 5 minutes. I think there's no time for the first part, but I'm still going to try to go quickly where we do the first mission. I don't think we need to defeat Kunoichi or anything like that, so we'll just have to keep moving and get 3 treasures or whatever it is. I think it's 3 treasures, and then once we get the 3, then we're good to go. I'm not going to waste any time fighting the enemies. I recommend everybody do the same. Don't get caught up on trying to fight the enemies. It's just a waste of time. So, collect the treasure on the 1st floor. Got that one. And we're going to keep moving. Ignore units when they hit you. Of course, they'll eventually hit you just because you're just kind of running through them all. So eventually someone's going to hit you. What you got to do is finish this first mission. I think this should be pretty normal, but I'm not going to save anything just in case I'm not doing it right. I don't think I can on this level anyway. Yeah, we can't even save it, so it doesn't really matter. But what we're going to do is try to get the treasure, get this stuff done, and then we're going to move on to the 2nd floor. And on the 2nd floor, we have to get all the rooms figured out very quickly. I don't know why they do these types of missions, especially with someone like Goemon who's already super slow. So that's why I have and I recommend to everybody, get the speed sandals on so that you move a little bit faster for him. He's pretty slow, so you want to move quick. And that's pretty much all you can really do to set yourself up as best as possible for this level. But yeah, you gotta get the rooms discovered very quickly. The guides online say 5 minutes. We'll see if that's actually true. It's hard to find that stuff out, honestly. So we're just gonna go and see what happens. But for now, we'll get there. Shouldn't be too hard. And obviously, if this doesn't work, we'll just keep restarting until we can get this figured out. As I just get sniped a million times by stupid units there. Actually, they did a lot of damage to me, so that's pretty rough. The muskets, though, their muskets really hurt, so be careful. Be careful of the muskets. So yeah, we're gonna keep moving. Head straight to the elevator thingy, the stairs. I don't think it matters for this first level. I mean, that would be really weird if they were like, you have to know exactly where everything is on this part too. That would be kind of crazy. So I'm gonna ignore Kunoichi. When she shows up, there she is, and then we're just gonna keep on running.
Oh, please, please, please go away!
I don't think it matters to defeat her. I really don't think it does. And so we're just gonna move on, and this is where it gets crazy. So let's focus. We're gonna get this done as quickly as possible. Hopefully in under 5 minutes is what it says. I don't know if that's even what it is, but we're just gonna keep moving. Go this way. Keep going this way. Go over here. Let's check this main room. I'm just gonna kind of work my way like this. This is that type of thing where we're gonna have to figure out what's the best way to approach this stuff. I'm basically just gonna like go the inefficient ways first, and then walk back this way. Because we have to search every room, which to me seems kind of stupid, but we're gonna do it. Dodge the muskets if you can. Wow, there's a lot of muskets. But we're gonna kind of try to get through them all. That was probably the best that's ever been for me. So now we're gonna just keep on moving. Keep searching. We've done all of that little quadrant. Now we're gonna head this way, get through this door. Search here. Oh, there's actually one over here too, okay. He's commenting on the rooms. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. I really don't know. But we hopefully will get all the rooms done that we needed to. A lot of generals here too, by the way, so don't know if that's like scary for people, but we're just gonna kind of keep moving here. whole bunch of damage.
Only about 3 rooms left.
Oh, I did not mean to Muso. That was very bad. I also think I just missed one. I think there's one back here. Yeah. And now we're hitting horrible, horrible lag here. Just keep on moving. I might get killed, so I might not even have enough time here. But I think there's only one room left, and it's somewhere in the middle of the room here, over at this little wall. Yeah, this seems like it's it.
There should be only 1 room left.
So what I'll have to do, honestly, this is what I'll kind of walk through with everybody here, is we're going to try to figure out what makes it its best way. This was definitely not the best way to do this. So I'm going to try to find a better way to do it.
Hang on! It's not on this floor.
Oh, I did find it. I guess that was it. That might have been it. Let's just finish the level out, I guess, and see? Question mark? If we did it? I don't remember that being there before. I don't remember there being a special item there. I definitely need some health too. So I think we just got it. I didn't get close enough to the item to even pay attention. So I might need to like make sure that that was good. Valuable item. I'm assuming that's not. Okay, so I think that was it. I didn't pay attention to if it was a weapon or not. So that's why I was checking. I also really think it's hilarious that there's still a mission to defeat Kunoichi on the map. I'm not sure why, because that was the first level that she was on the map with me. So I don't really know. I don't really know why that mission hasn't gone away, but I'm not too bummed about it. But I find that hilarious that the Kunoichi mission is still here. I'm now officially in the red, so that's probably not ideal. Let's see if I can get rid of some troops here to get some health back. That didn't work. See if I can get some health. I would love a little bit more health because I have the item I want and there's not really any saves on this level, which is strange. The increase in defense was nice. Let's see if I can
Something's not right about this raid. Fire in the hole!
get some out of this little area. No. I'm gonna get surrounded by a bunch of enemies and then just Muso everybody. I just need to be careful that I don't die. Which is why I'm like kind of roaming around trying to find some health. Let's even kill these muskets while they give me something. No. Right, so we have to keep looking.
Something's not right about this room. Fire in the hole! Fire sight D! Fire in the hole!
I would assume there's health in these rooms, but I haven't really been lucky. Okay. There's a little bit. That's still not that good, though. Just kind of like roaming around. Alright, let me kill these fire ninjas. That should help. Okay, there's two more here. I like that now his backpack explodes or whatever. It's fantastic. Gotta find that fire ninja that I was working on. Alright, now I'm back at least in the blue. It's better than nothing. Alright, we're going to move on now because I don't want to waste too much time. This is technically a timed level here. We still need to do our job here. Oh, well that's just a circle, so now we're going to head back this way. Oh wait, I walked right past it. Let's go this way. Oh, if there was a item in this, okay, there wasn't. So we're gonna head back this way. We're gonna get to the end of the level here, and then we're gonna hopefully not die or anything like that. That's the hope, that we don't lose. We don't want to die. We want to ideally win this now that we have his weapon. It's funny how these missions go. It's like the hardest part is just not losing once you get what you need. So we're gonna head this way.
Well,
Fight Keiji here.
thieves. What are you doing in Osaka?
Save the praise for someone who cares. Step aside, unless you want to get hurt again.
Fortunately, by this point, my items are a lot stronger, and hopefully by this point you're in the same boat. Your items should be strong enough that you can like kind of do a lot of damage to generals, even at this, like, even though it's on hard. You should be able to take him out pretty. You should be able to do enough damage to him that it's like actually like worth it and viable and stuff like that.
Sight indeed.
I'm just gonna move on. I don't remember I think the final mission is defeating Hanzo, I believe. But we're not there yet. We're like pretty far away, which is why I was like, I gotta just start going. That's just a giant circle, so we're just gonna keep on moving here. Sometimes there's little bits of health in those pots, which is why I checked that. Go up first. These are clearly Takeda troops, or Sanada. So we're just going to kind of keep on moving this way. It's also good to kind of check the levels. You might as well check the levels when you're on hard like this, because you're going to get better items. And that's, you can't complain with that. Go for the Sanada musket unit. Hopefully they'll give us some health. No. Great. Big fat waste of time on that one. The good thing is you can get your moves you out pretty quick with Goemon. If you just do that spinny move like that, you can really get a lot of stuff. Now we're hurt enough that we can get full Muso quickly, so let's utilize that and wipe out a bunch of units here. Get them all around me again. Try to wipe out a few more sergeants here. Hopefully get some more pieces of health, because I have the health thing where you get a little bit more each time, which is good. Very good. But yeah, obviously we still need to keep trying to finish the level relatively quickly. We don't have much time left, and we don't want to waste too much of it just taking on peons here. If we need to, we'll come back for those dudes. Those wind ninjas will probably give me some health.
You're the girl's master, aren't you? That girl's got a sassy mouth, you know that?
Such honest emotion from a thief is rather refreshing. You must mend your ways first, and never steal again.
I can't tell if I'm hitting him or not. I don't think yeah, I'm not hitting him. This is a weird camera angle. It's problematic. But he's just kind of letting me do this. I'm not really sure why, but... Well, that hurt a lot. hurting him. Wait, is he just gonna stand there? Oh, he is. This is perfect.
Exactly a role model myself, but I still say politeness is important. Don't you think so?
Alright, let's get rid of all these people with this increase in attack. That helped, I guess. We'll just keep moving.
Can't be too noisy, or Hideyoshi will wake up. Left foot, right foot, slowly, slowly. What, Hanzo? How did you?
I have no time to waste with a rogue ninja. Be gone.
We'll see about that.
See if this works. It might make him, when I do my final bit, I explode, so that might be an explosion enough to wake him up. Or not. Okay. Oh, I just did that though. Oops. Forgot about that. So what do I do? Hideyoshi can't get... Have to keep running back and forth for the next few minutes. I wonder if it's actually easier to fight Hideyoshi. I would assume maybe. Because he's just a generic sword spear guy, so maybe that's a little bit easier. Don't quote me on that though. I don't actually know. Just gonna keep running around the map. Getting back into a corner. Trying not to freaking die. Whoa. We are really playing with fire here. This is not easy. Oh, we did it. I think we did it. No, we didn't. Not yet. Not yet. If we can get rid of Hanzo. We did it. We sniped him. Okay.
That was close.
That was close. Okay, we did it.
I'm a dead man.
Barely. That's a hard level.
There's nothing in this world
Yeah, be careful that you don't aim your arrow, because your arrow is the cannon, not just regular arrows this time. So that's something you need to know. But we did it. So thank you all for watching. We got it. Let's check it out. There it is. Crazy power, crazy elements, very good weapon, and we even are upgrading some of our items here. Helps. Let's go ahead and put this stuff on here, even though it's way too late. We are done. So I hope this was a good, informative thing for y'all. If you see how much time I took, if you do exactly what I do, you should be able to get that weapon. So, can't believe we did it. Because Goemon's kind of a hard character to use. He's not easy, and especially because you can't use some of your moves in that. That's kind of weird. So, but we did it. We have his weapon here. Let's check it out. And hope y'all enjoy. Peace.